Man, I have to get me a car, guys. At this point, I'll get the cheapest Hellcat, whatever it is. Matter of fact, I heard Hellcat's price went down for some odd reason. I don't know why. I like Hellcats. Man, I'll even drive a one of those old Z08s. Some gotta give, man. I don't know, man. Imagine if I got a Nissan GTR. That'd be hard. Bro, I see my son. My son looks adorable. He's growing so much. You guys have no idea. You guys have to see his milestones. He's growing so much. He's putting the blanket over him. He's drinking his own milk. I seen Kiara's child. She's a funny one. She's very flexible. I noticed that. I was like, okay. She's very flexible. Very flexible. And she definitely got her daddy's eyebrows. Which is nothing wrong with that. That's her dad. But yeah, I can't keep doing it, the Ubers. Matter of fact, these Ubers cost so much money too, man. It's ridiculous. Bro, 300, okay, to get there and to come back, I can't do that. I told him, man, get me to the gas station. I gotta eat me some food, man. I need some chips. Gotta lower my teeth and stuff like that. I need to drink me some water, man. I need to take this vest off. I'm home though. My hair is getting to that point where it's gonna be the cleanest hair ever. It's getting to that point where it's real curly, real kinked up. Yeah. Like, you guys don't see it. But when I lay down, it just goes straight up. So I gotta fix it. But it takes 5 seconds to fix it. So I'm not tripping. But yeah, man, I gotta get me a car. Because these Ubers are super expensive. They're super expensive. By the way, I didn't even do my hair today. But yeah, it's getting to that point where it's kinked up. That's why my hair was longer last week, because it wasn't that curly. But now there's a lot of shrinkage. You know, when you got curls, there's a lot of shrinkage. I don't know what type of hair I have. BEC, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's getting to that point. So I want to buy me a new house. I want to buy me a 2025 house that has state-of-the-art appliances, state-of-the-art showers, state-of-the-art everything. Rooms, all that. Lights, all that. So with that being said, it's shaped differently, but it's about the same size as this house. But it's shaped how I want it. You know, where not everything's like open space cluttered. I came up with the idea that I don't really like open space unless it's 2-story. I came up with that realization. I don't like 1-stories that are open space. I just realized that. I didn't know that. So it's open space enough, like when you walk in, but it's gonna be a nice house. It's gonna have stairs, and it's gonna be less money. So I'm gonna be saving a lot more less money. That's the more important thing. I've been spending too much money on this house and every house I've ever been in. I've been spending too much money. I think it's time where I don't have to spend that much money. So let's just do it and let's just get it. There's no need to spend that much money. Yoda, you're making a mess with your new litter box. I don't understand why you never done that with your old litter box. Don't do that. Yoda, you're on my MCM bag. Oh my God, that MCM bag is so expensive. You have food, Yoda. Calm down. He's got the zoomies. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is that Yoda, he's just a little different. I don't know. He's not gonna ruin my bag. He'll be fine. I mean, the bag is a lot, but it's not that much. Right, Yoda? Go eat your food. Go eat your food. It's right there. You know, sometimes he eats all his foods and sometimes he doesn't. I don't get that part. Anyways, I'm not stressed out. Anyways, so I want to, guys, you guys cannot be on that couch. I understand it's comfortable. You can't be on that couch because one, you shed, and the other one, good job for eating your food. Anyway, so what I was saying is, Yoda's doing good. He had the zoomies, and then now he's Flyysoulja eating his Cabernet. So what I was saying is, I want to buy me a house. That's what I want to do. I want to buy me a house, and I think I made a lot of poor mistakes. I think I could have got me like 10 houses, probably more. I swear to God, I could have got me 20 houses. Why did I make so many mistakes? I don't know. Jay, can I ask you a question? Why do you like to use the restroom on expensive things? Like, he does it on the side, and he likes to use the restroom on expensive things. Like, not cheap things, but expensive things. Yoda, you're back on my bag. Why do you like this bag so much? I don't know. Oh, it's probably because you're more expensive than the bag. I get it. Yeah. Okay, yes, the bag was only like $1,300. You're okay, get it. I get it. So, it's only 10% when you do first-time buyer in Florida. So, it's very easy to get a home. But the problem with me is, like, I would have to figure out how I could come up with the 5%. My fiance come up with the 5%, which I'm pretty sure she could come up with the 5% because she's fine. But me, like, I don't. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't have it like that, like, at all. Like, okay, let's be honest. I don't have it like that at all. Like, at all. Like, there's even someone that sent like a video to the judge saying that I was sitting next to Jack Doherty, and I was with my friend Jack, and I was with my twin brother Red, and he had asked us a question of how much we accumulated with something on a thing, and we answered, but it was a lie. It was such a lie, and it was just to like get views. So that's not gonna work out, especially if you check like I don't want to go too much in details, but if you check like the real stats, then you're gonna see that I didn't make what I said. I didn't. It was just for views. So someone with the robe is gonna see that video, or they probably seen it already, and probably thought like, "Oh my God, that's probably why he said I'm made out of money." But little does he know is that he didn't check my 2023 and my 2024. He only checked my 2022 and my 2021, which I will admit I had no bills in 2021 or in 2022. And yes, I just became an island boy. So yeah, I was, how do I say it? Well off. Let's just say it like that. I was well off, I'm sorry, I talk like an older person. I was well off. And I was doing very, good because I had no bills. Of course, I was getting stuff and, making very poor mistakes to where I was getting, like, I don't know, like Airbnbs, which a judge is not going to care about that. He's going to be like, number one, you need to stop getting Airbnbs. And number two, you need to focus on your child, right? Which makes perfect sense. But I don't do Airbnbs anymore, right? We all know that. I've been in this house for about a year and 3 months. So with that being said, like, I stay in homes now. I don't do Airbnbs. I was told by my manager, he's like, "Yo, you're wasting so much on getting these Airbnbs." I'm like, "Dude, listen, I don't care. I have no, I'm gonna keep doing it because because I had something in my head where I was like, I love houses, and I wanted to keep seeing new houses. Red and I, we wanted to get a different vibe every single time because every new house had a different vibe. So some vibes were down, some vibes were very up. So we wanted to see if we could get a house with a really good vibe. So it was a really bad investment that we did. I will keep it real, because where does it go? It goes nowhere. It vanishes. It goes in somebody else's pocket, right? So don't do that. Don't make that mistake, right? We thought we were cool when we did that, and of course it did damage, but to us, but it didn't do enough damage. Apparently enough in 2022, because apparently there was someone with an apron or a robe, and they said that, wait a minute, you look like you got it like that. So I'll admit it didn't do no damage. Because I was, enough around that time. Now in 2023 and 2024, you're not going to find what you want. You're not. At the bottom. No, seriously, at the bottom. So people don't know this, but Red and I had a second round, and we still did B&Bs. Because B&Bs, they're fun. And to be honest with you, some of them have really good vibes. Some of them don't. It's like a hit or, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not good. It's bad. So we stopped. But what I'm saying is that I'm going to get comfy and stop pacing and drink some water. And yeah, I'm overly excited because I'm finally off the Uber that took so long. It took almost 4 hours. So I wasn't allowed to go trick-or-treating with my fiance's dad. Mind you, if I would have never showed up, right? If I would have never showed up, it would have been like, look what I told you. He can't even show up for his son. If it's true or whatever, but I had to mention to this specific person one time, over and over again, about, small stuff. Watch who you hang with and be careful who you trust. With all the loyalty and respect that you give and everything, that's fine. But just watch what you say. Just watch out, because what you say can always be said to somebody else. What you do can always be said to somebody else. For some odd reason. This is why I mind my own business. I don't talk to nobody. I don't tell nobody anything. I don't do none of that. I'm a real loner. I don't do none of that. I don't tell nobody any business, no nothing like that. Because you know what? I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I never used to be like that. But stuff like that, I stopped doing that a long time ago, because it lowers your energy and it lowers your frequency so bad. I'm telling you, I swear. Don't be the gossiper. Don't be the birdie. Even if you know someone, man, mind your own business. I'm telling you, you'll be so successful if you mind your own business and you don't tell anybody somebody else's business. Don't tell nobody else's business. Don't. And especially if it's not going to benefit you. Especially if it's not going to benefit you. If it's going to make you worse or regret it, oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially someone you love. Come on, man. Especially someone you love. My fiance, you know how many things I have done positive for my fiance? Do you know how many things I have done? I have given my fiance the world. The world. I would, even if I was, okay, let's say my daughter had a boyfriend like me, right? Just like me, everything. I would still talk to him face to face. Ask him, what's wrong? You need a hug? And then tell him, what's my problems? Hey, to be honest, I don't respect this. I don't respect this. I don't respect that. I don't respect this. I don't respect this. Fix it, or, that's that. I know you're a good man. I know it's inside of you. That's what I would have said. Hey, I'm all about respect. I know how this world works. I've dealt with a lot of situations. And I'm gonna deal with more situations. Yeah. Okay. It's all about respect. It's tatted on my neck for a reason. I take respect serious. To be honest with you, I wish I would have been smarter with it. I don't regret it, because we never know what might happen in the future. There's been times where I got blessed again. Just like what, 2 years ago, I got, like, what was it, a year and a half? I got blessed again. You know, me, listen, look, you guys don't know anything, but me, I'm okay. I'm not worried about nothing. But yeah, of course, yeah, I think, well, all that wasted money that I got in the beginning, I feel like I could have done something better instead of wasting it. Yeah, like, more like properties. You can never go wrong with properties. I do have a lot of experiences and memories. That's why, the last question when it said, do you regret it, is you learn from it. Listen, guys, I'm still 24 years old. I'm not going to say who told me this, but someone told me when I'm 28, I'm going to be blessed. When I'm 24, it's going to be some. When I'm 25, it's going to be better. When I'm 26, I'll be fine. But I've been told this year, I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get what I want. But I gotta be smart. And sorry, but I am. I'm very. Let's just say I know what I'm doing. Let's just say that. That's all I'm saying. So we'll see. I guess we have no other option but to see. I don't regret nothing. I learned from my mistakes, so I know now what not to do. And that's the important part. That I know now what not to do. And that's it. Everybody wants to do it. I don't really gotta keep going. I feel like that's the most important thing in life. Is, I wouldn't call it settling down though, Kelly. I would say definitely being traditional family oriented and having goals, empowering each other up. So let's say, Kayla and I were with each other and, we have a child and stuff like that. I think that we have to do everything that's right for our son first. And second, we have to power each other up. We have to motivate each other. We have to make sure that we uplift each other no matter what. And we have to keep going and strive for greatness and thrive as much as that we could. Because, we can't sit here and act like, okay, the world is not in our hands. The world's in our hands. It's up to us if we want to go above and beyond about it. But that doesn't mean you need to live above your means. Not at all. I think it would be a very, I told myself this. Look, like I said, I'm going to go back to when that person asked me for regret. Look, I seen the mansions. I seen it all. I seen it all. There's no mansion that's going to make you happy. There's not one mansion that's going to make you happy. There's not one diamond teeth that's going to make you happy. There's not one earring that's going to make you happy. Even haircuts, when you get them, they're very temporary. They go away, and then you got to get another haircut. That's going to make you happy. No. Not one car is going to make you happy. To be honest, I remember, I didn't show it too much, but the Mercedes GT 63S, I rented it out. And then a couple years later, I bought it. And I was so happy and excited to get it because I said, if I get this car, I'm going to be happy. If I get the diamond teeth, I'm going to be happy. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't. What makes you happy is you stepping up and becoming a better version of yourself, and you actually doing what's right to make you happy and everybody else happy, and being family oriented. You don't have to say settling down, but understanding what life is about. What's important in life. How you going to go about it. Setting goals for yourself, accomplishing it, completing them, making sure that the tasks get completed. And one thing I learned is, I don't know if everyone's like this, but helping people out is the best thing that you could do as well too. If you're in a position where you can help people out, do it. Don't miss out. Do it. You don't want to miss out on becoming what you really want to become. So do it too. But me, I like helping people out. I've never thought of that. I never even said that. So that is something that you're assuming. I'm not scared of commitment. What I'm scared of is not doing what I want to do in life. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of the doubt. I'm scared. I'm afraid of disbelief. I'm afraid of being misjudged, misunderstood. I want to be understood. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of not doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life. What the blueprint has set for me in life. Keyword blueprint. Nicole, I've never messed up my brand at all. If I showed you, you'd be like, whoa. The hard part is not making it. I made it because I had an idea and I was laughed at and it worked. I thought it was going to be a flop. One. So I accomplished that. So now I know in my head what I'm capable of. Two, I maintained it so well. I mean, look at all my platforms. I mean, what am I doing wrong? Nothing. I've maintained it so well, so good that you could say I aced it. I didn't mess up anything. And if I did mess up something, I purposely did it to get that L, because you need that L. It puts fire in you. You guys don't know this about me, but I like to test myself a lot. You're going to learn more about me watching and see. I love to test myself. Love it. I'm not just that one guy that... No, I'm a man of a lot of trades. Yeah. And I'm not going to say who, but someone told me once your brand's up there and it's all there, you can always rebrand yourself. That's why I was never scared to do anything. Look at me. I've done it all. Do you think no. I take risks. I'm not afraid of rebranding myself. If I have to, I will. If it takes me this much work, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the work. Matter of fact, I'm gonna overachieve the work. That's why I have it tattooed on me: overachiever and risk taker, all on my leg. It's literally two big words on my leg: risk taker and overachiever. And I got that later on in life because I realized that's what it is. Come on now, duh. You gotta take L's so you can learn from your lessons. And that was a lesson. Think about it. And I purposely do it because I need it. Megan, why would I need to do that? Respectfully, no, I don't have to do that. So there's a game that some people know what I'm talking about, that I have to say such and such. So that's why I don't have to sell it. I'm okay. Okay? I love you. And the reason why I'm okay is because I'm consistent. I'm good. Thank you. To answer the question, there's nothing wrong doing that, by the way. I never said that, like I've never done it before. And that was to answer the other question, by the way, that Megan said. But I need to be consistent because I like to accumulate. New stuff. I want new stuff. And it's never too late. It's not, guys, it's not, like, why are we acting like this? Like, it's not, like, I'm, like, okay, never mind. So, in my eyes, I've given the world to my fiance. And I tend to do that to some people. I've done, great things for people. But when it came to my fiance, I've obviously did the whole 100-mile thing. Now it's time for 1,000. I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay? Let me tell you something. If someone shows me loyalty, respect, kindness, and what's the other one? Love, um, and realness. Oh man, I would love you forever, and I will give you the world forever. And that's to my fiance. That's all I need. Realness, respect, love, loyalty. That's all I need. That's it. You must not know me. I don't tell people's business on the internet like that. That's not the type of person I am. I really don't. What's it called? I mind my own business, and that's a lane of success. So when you mind your own business and you do it yourself, look who I have around me. I have nobody around me. I'm by myself, and the reason why I stick by myself is because it's me with the wall, my back against the wall, I guess. And the reason why I keep it like that is because, I keep it real. I don't talk about other people. I don't do that because that just it doesn't do anything for you. I'm in a lane where I just want to focus. I want to be laser focused on what's important. I know what my potential is. I don't want to play in the playground anymore. I want to flip the switch and actually get to it. I know where my success can lead to. I know my potential. I have proved to myself many times what I can do and what I can't do. As a 24-year-old young man, I feel like even though I accomplished a lot, I feel like I accomplished more. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm satisfied. I got comfortable before. I'm not. I'm probably comfortable right now, but there's a goal of mine on top of my head that I don't think I would really feel comfortable telling anybody, but it's a goal of mine that I really want to succeed, and I really want to make it to that goal. And of course, it's a few of them, and part of it is you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, because that would take the traction, the focus, off the road. If I sit there and gossip and talk about anybody else and whatever, I mean, I could do it sometimes if it's beneficial, but I'm not here to put anyone down. It's a respect thing, if you get what I'm saying. I'm all about respect. That's why, like I said, I have it tattooed on my neck. So I think you have me misunderstood, and I don't do that. If it's something with my fiance, it's because her and I talked about it before. So yeah. So just saying. You can't assume that someone is where I'm at, even though I have the right to have anyone here if I wanted to. But I thought that I made it clear that I have no one around me right now. And I do it on purpose. I have many people that want to be my friends. I have many people that want to be around me. But I choose to be by myself on purpose so I could focus. It's all about focus. And to be honest, at the end of the day, it's not that hard. I like being alone. I enjoy it. I take it with a grain of salt. I wake up tomorrow, I feel good. I'm amazed by the world. It's a breath of fresh air. And that's it. It's not that hard. It really isn't. You gotta love life, but you gotta do it with a passion, with some courage and respect and dignity. And understand that you could do this, you could do this, you could do that. The world's unlimited. You could take it above and beyond. But why would you assume that someone's here when no one's here? Not just that, I don't think you should. That's not. Even if I didn't want to say my business, I shouldn't be telling you that. And to be honest, it's incorrect. I'm going to tell you because it's incorrect, but I didn't have to share that. I didn't have to. So no one's here. I have enough time to get my mind right for a while. You know what I'm saying? My recovery time, I go to sleep for a very long time. That's my recovery time. To be honest with you, and sometimes I might just lay in bed or scroll on, TikTok streaming, platform, because it's fun sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I gotta snap out of it because I'm taking too long on there. But I get a lot of recovery time. I chill. But I'm very consistent, and I have to be, because you don't know exactly. And you might be a supporter, so much love. Thank you. You might try to help me. Yeah, I might need a break, but you don't know exactly what's going on currently in my life. You don't know exactly currently what's going on in my life. You get what I'm saying? So, all gas, no brakes. When you're always thinking and you're exercising your mind, right? And, my mind is just got so much knowledge in it that, and also because I walk and talk on the phone too as well. Everyone's different. You have to respect that. You have to love that. You can't hate. You have to have a positive mindset to make it in life. So I hope you're being positive. Anyway, yeah, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch me. But there's times where I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. I sit down, I go outside, I'm relaxing, but I don't think it bothers anyone. I think at the end of the day, people are just trying to see what I'm saying and what I have going on in my life. But yeah, I think there's millions of videos of me sitting and standing still. There's a lot. But yes, my mind thinks better. There's a wheel inside, a hamster wheel, that it thinks better when I call it pacing, because I am pacing, but walking around, since you said walking around. I love exercising my mind. I can't say any different. I have no other choice. I have to be smart. Rosalita, that number got debunked. And I'll tell you why. This is not 2021 or 2022 anymore. It's not happening. Let's relax and let me do what I need to do. And if you're still negative, I'm going to block you and move on. Because it seems like you have a lot to say, but it's not positive. And I don't think Kayla will have a problem with that, but I choose to do majority of the stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think she would, matter of fact, she wouldn't mind doing that. And life is good. And my fiance's family, I just want them to love me the same way how I love them. Because they're good people. They're great. They're good people. Good people. And I don't know. I don't want to be misjudged by my tattoos. I want to stand good. Very good. Be a good person.
All right, y'all. Alex is about to. What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't know nothing about it.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna do it again. Oh wait, it pushed it out. Hold on. Patiently waiting. Martha, flip it.